Rentals. Now, United Rentals, it says welcome, entrance to United Rentals this way. So they do have an entrance over this way. I believe this part's public though, that I'm on now. From our early roots in mud service and vacuum boxes to our modern day expertise in containment, pumping, filtration solutions, you've got decades of experience on your side when you put United Rentals on the job. So yeah, wow. So I mean, this is some of the stuff that they've got stuff parked out on the actual highway, and this is what they must be renting, these boxes. Maybe this is the containment stuff they were talking about. You can actually climb onto the top. Look, so it's got the little stairs and stuff. So we've got an example of some of their stuff just out on the road there, lying around for us to have a look at. We'll come back and have a look at that later. I just thought I'd get the full building. So I'm just going to cross the road because we're a bit close to a window, so I don't want to wind them up, you know what I mean? I'm not going to phone it, we're not going to go right in. But yeah, this is the building, look, that you're going to see from the air. You've got United Rentals that way, and then we've got kind of the main reception area there, look, and then there is a bit around the side, and got all that metal down there. A lot of order. What we'll do is we'll have a little look at the products down there, have a little look at the yard, and then we'll get the drone up as well. So yeah, cool. What? I can't hear you, mate, it's windy. What more? Taking pictures for? I'm just having a look at the building. Are they supposed to be parked on the public highway? Those
No, we're just having a shift around the yard.
Just having a shift around in the yard. What are they?
Tanks.
Tanks? Yeah. Well, obviously not military tanks, no? No.
Water tanks.
Water tanks for like filtration and stuff like that, yeah?
Yeah, they're all empty.
Ah, right. Cool. Yeah, so go on.
Where are you from, mate?
Nowhere, it's just me. I just normally go around some of these places, just have a little film about, see what's about, and see if anybody wants to explain to me what you actually do and stuff like that, and it just goes on social media then.
Oh, right, so I'm live now, am I?
No, it's not live, it's never live.
It's not, you wouldn't usually see these on the road, so you picked a bad day.
Yeah, no, that's fine then. No, I mean, I'll take your explanation, that's no problem. Just thought I'd have a look. It's good that you've told me what they actually are and stuff, so yeah, I just try to get as much information as possible, really, just to see what's going on, and that's it, really.
Yeah, we're new to the area, mate.
New to the area? How long have you been here?
Only 6 months.
Sorry, how long?
6 months.
6 months? Ah, right. And are you finding it all right?
Yeah, all good, mate, all good.
All good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's part of the kind of documentary that I do, if you know what I mean. You haven't been so bad, you know what I mean? You get people that are...
well, it just looks a bit dodgy with your mask on.
Ah, right, yeah, this is because it's social media and but basically, you have nothing to fear from me. I'm just in the area at the moment. What I do is I film.
Before we even get into the footage, you need to understand what you're about to watch here. This isn't just a casual walkthrough of industrial sites. This is one of those classic auditor versus reality encounters where perception, confidence, and misunderstanding collide in real time. On one side, we've got an auditor filming what he believes is public interest content, industrial yards, equipment, logistics operations, the kind of stuff most people never think twice about. On the other side, we've got private companies just trying to run their business, suddenly becoming part of someone else's documentary. And here's where it gets interesting. United Rentals is a massive, legitimate industrial company dealing in heavy equipment, containment systems, and filtration infrastructure. But in the world of auditing, even something as ordinary as parked equipment can turn into a perceived story. What you're going to see is a slow shift, from calm observation to questioning to subtle tension as boundaries get tested. The real question is not just what is being filmed, but whether everyone involved understands the same rules of engagement. Because as you'll see, that misunderstanding is where things either stay peaceful or spiral fast.
Yeah, that's just United Utilities. Oh, so, you know, United Rentals, sorry. But these are the tanks that we were just speaking about. Obviously not military tanks. They're just for water filtration tanks or something like that, as far as I could tell from what he was saying. And they are new to the area. I think they've just moved in, he was saying. So yeah, United Rentals. These things have got temperature limits. So on there, continuous temperature 50 degrees a maximum. Intermittent, you could get away with 65 degrees. And it's got an equipment number on and everything, look. Right guys, this is the back of well, the back gate of United Rentals, where we kind of started out. What I just wanted to do is just give you kind of a look. So you can see a load of those units there that have been kind of moved over those tanks. And there is quite a few more of those tanks there in the yard as well. A lot going on as well. You've got the kind of trucks backing in and out, and then you've got the forklift. In there as well. That's the guy that we originally spoke to. A bit about the business. So yeah, that's fantastic, and they haven't even been there that long, have they? So what we'll do is we'll check the neighbours now, because I've noticed Grange Packaging and Distribution are right next door. Now it looks to be a bit dead, this site, but I thought I'd just have a little look anyway, because just as I say that, there is a truck being loaded or unloaded by the looks of things. But yeah, this is Grange Packaging and Distribution. Because what we can do, we'll probably be getting this in on the air shots anyway, because it's hard to just focus on United Rentals when you've got this bang slap next door. So I thought, if we have a quick look at this, we could probably put it on the drone footage as well, can't we? So yeah, Grange Packaging and Distribution. There's somebody in the distance there, either packing or unpacking the wagon. I can't seem to see what they're actually doing, whether he's packing or unpacking. I think they're doing it from the other side of the wagon. But on their website it says a specialist contract packing company. Grange has been a market leader for over 24 years, and it says specialist contract packing company in the UK, focused on providing cost-effective and innovative co-packing, co-filling and co-manufacturing solution. So today they are working with an increased number of food brands and entrepreneurs whilst expanding into various industries. So yes, this does sound interesting, as well as United Utility.
What's important to notice early on here is how quickly the auditor frames the environment as content, rather than just a workplace. He's not just looking, he's interpreting, analyzing, narrating everything in real time like a documentary filmmaker. That mindset sounds harmless on the surface, but it immediately changes how people around him react. United Rentals isn't just some random location, it's an industrial operation with safety protocols, logistics movement, and restricted areas. So when someone starts filming equipment walking around perimeters and talking about aerial shots, you can already feel that subtle tension forming underneath the surface. This is where most auditing situations split into two outcomes. Either communication stays open and professional, or assumptions start building on both sides. The auditor thinks he's just observing. The workers might start wondering why they're being observed at all. And that gap in interpretation, that's where most of the drama.
We're having that shift around, or whether they're worried that I'm going to tamper with it or something like that. But yeah, they are shifting those tanks now back into their yard. So it does look like we have had some kind of impact today. So yeah, back to this place. There's not much going on really here, so what I'll do is I'll just get the drone over both And we'll do Grange packaging and distribution. And United Rentals from the air. And the second tank has now gone into their yard. And there are no more tanks on the public highway. So, turn and nibble. So somebody's just shouting at me. I was just going to say on this. Can't hear ya! I can't hear ya! Somebody's just shouting at me now. Just saying, turn a nibble into a natter. It says on the side of that van there, look. So yes, turn a nibble into a natter. And it looks like we're about to have a natter here. We're about to have a natter here. Sorry, it's just windy, that's all. I can't hear you. Got to speak up a little bit.
Sorry?
It's just a bit windy, so you got to speak up. I can't really hear you.
What are you doing?
I'm literally just taking some pictures and some film of the building.
No, why? Why are you doing that?
All right, because I'm just in the area today, just having a look at some of the businesses.
Why?
Just for me, it's just...
Because it's not your property, it's private property.
I'm-
It's security. You can't do this, so can we turn it off?
Why can't I do that though?
Because
Yeah,
you're not
see,
supposed to be doing a building. This is security. Can we turn it off? Do not be filming anymore. Turn it off.
Why are you taking pictures?
He's been doing it all over here and in here. I don't want him doing it.
Why though?
So just let the person who needs to know.
Why?
So what are you talking about? Sorry, I've got two of you on me. You'll have to come over, mate. I can't hear you. Two people shouting at me now. Just let the person know. Needs to know. I'm about to fly a drone over the top to get some aerial shots.
No. Just wait a minute. We'll get a director out.
Just tell him I'm going to fly a drone just to get some air.
You're not going to do anything till a director has been down to talk to you.
I'll tell you what. I'll wait until he
Do not
comes
do
then.
this. You wait here, please.
I will wait here until he comes.
You've got no. She comes.
Is it a she? All right, excellent.
You've no right to be doing this. This is security.
Security. Well,
Switch off.
I think you're wrong.
Switch that off now.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
You're
And I'm
definitely
not
wrong. You are
Wait till the director gets here.
Okay, I think she's getting the director. So, in sharp contrast to their neighbours. So, yeah, this lady's come out.
Why are you taking the pictures and filming outside?
I can't hear you, sorry, I can't hear you.
Why are you taking the picture and filming?
Because I've come here today to get a look.
Worker is actually a perfect example of how these situations should go when both sides stay grounded. The worker doesn't escalate, doesn't accuse, doesn't shut anything down. He simply engages, explains what the equipment is, and keeps things moving professionally. And the auditor, to his credit, also keeps things relatively calm here. He asks questions, accepts explanations, and even acknowledges the information being given. This is the ideal outcome phase of auditing, when curiosity meets cooperation instead of conflict. But what makes this interesting is the underlying contrast. The auditor is still in investigation mode, while the worker is in work mode. One is documenting for an audience, the other is just trying to do a job. Neither is necessarily wrong, but they are operating with completely different intentions in the same physical space.
You belong to what company? To fly over and
Oh,
place.
I'm not from a company or anything like
Yeah,
that.
well, you're not
you're a
allowed to
private
do
person.
this.
Yeah, I'm a very private person, yeah. That's why I'm...
This is a manager.
Oh, is she the director or the manager?
Oh, this is a
You're one
manager.
of the
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, you'll get the director in a minute.
Yeah. She looks like a nice lady.
Filming the whole thing. He's filming in.
Are you the manager?
Yeah.
Um,
Help you.
Yeah, I'm just literally. I've got these two people who've come out to talk today to see me when I'm just having a little look at the building. To get some, just for me, it's a personal reason that I'm doing. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly across now and get some aerial shots from my drone.
You're not. For what reason would you need to do that?
Okay, it's windy. You have to speak up.
What reason would you need to get aerial shots of our
It's just for something that I'm doing.
For what?
Just for social media.
No.
And there the drone goes.
Why would you need to put shots of our building on social media?
It's just something I do. It's just so don't worry about it. Just literally just.
Can you stop filming for a minute while we're discussing?
Well, that's the thing. You see, I never stop the camera rolling just in case there's any allegations made or anything like that. Because I don't want to,
Why would you need to?
You know how silly that sounds. Are you the director, love?
Yeah, I am.
Excellent.
Okay. Can I ask you what you're actually doing? Because obviously, at the minute you're trespassing.
No, I'm not. I'm
taking
not.
video footage of our site without permission.
Oh, I'm not trespassing. I haven't been on your site. I promise you
Okay,
that.
But you're videoing obviously our premises.
Yes.
So you're invading our privacy. So I need to understand what it's for.
All right. No, I'm not invading your privacy.
Well, you are. You're invading my personal privacy, not just my site now, because obviously I'm on camera.
It's not live. It's not live.
Right, but you put your video in. I need to know why you're videoing, because
well,
obviously we're going to have to take police action.
Well, at the
to
moment.
protect my staff.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, I'm recording our conversation because in case there's any allegations made.
Yeah, no, I've got a problem with that. So
But-
I'm coming out asking you what you're actually
Yeah,
doing.
I'm just taking some ground footage
Right,
of the
if I can
building.
ask you to just stop filming, obviously, because I am going to call the police. Because obviously, at the minute, I need to understand and I need to protect everybody that's inside.
Okay, when you call the police, what are you going to tell them?
That you're obviously recording outside our premises without permission.
Is that a crime?
Well, yes.
It's-
I'm
what
protecting
crime
staff,
is that?
I need
What-
to understand
yeah.
what you're
What
actually
law
doing.
am I breaking?
I'm not prepared to make any more comments. Obviously, we're going to look into it.
Is that
But I'm
because you
asking
don't know
to
that
stop.
there's a law being broken?
It's what, sorry?
You
No,
said
I'm
I'm-
asking you to stop videoing.
That's
Obviously, because I'm here to protect my staff.
You're asking,
Okay,
yes.
so, yes, I'm asking you to stop videoing so to protect him.
Yeah.
Another member of staff has reported that you're obviously filming without their permission.
The best advice I could.
You're filming me without my permission. I'm asking you to stop. I've asked you several times now to stop. If not, I'm going to call the police.
The best advice I can give you is go back inside and keep
I'm not going to go back inside. I'm here to protect my site.
Go back inside.
I'm the director at the end of the day.
Go back inside. Mind your own business.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I'm not going to mind my own business. I'm asking you to mind your own business. Obviously, don't film people without permission.
I've been studying filming, minding my own business for about 15 minutes.
We've got police action. That's okay.
Okay, learn the law. Learn about photography and learn about drone flying, and then you won't embarrass yourself. Oh, there we go. Got, so we've got the two ladies there. I mean, what a contrast. So we've got here United Rentals at this side. We did get somebody coming out actually, but he's gone back in. But the initial guy I spoke to here at United Rentals, absolutely fine with it. And then at this side, it's such a contrast that we don't have the people that know the relevant regulations and laws. Let's get the drone up and see what happens.
Take off.
And there the drone goes.
One more staff member.
Feel the tone of the entire video start to shift. Up until now, everything has been relatively controlled. Polite conversation, explanations, no real conflict. But now the auditor turns his attention to the neighboring site, and the energy subtly changes from touring to investigating. This is a key moment in almost every auditing video. The transition point where curiosity stops being passive and starts becoming directional. Instead of just observing what's in front of him, he begins comparing sites, analyzing activity levels, and bringing in additional context like drone footage plans and operational assumptions. Even if nothing controversial has happened yet, this is usually where tension begins to build, not because of what is happening but because of how it is being framed. The narrative is no longer just look at this place.
I think this guy might have told them the crack, and they added him back to work now. Guys, Please like, subscribe and drop a comment. Do check if you are subscribed, because a lot of people think they are but they're not. So do check on that for me and subscribe to help me make more of these videos. But now it's time to say, time to fly.
Distribution adds another layer to this entire walkthrough, because now we're not just looking at machinery, we're looking at logistics, food supply chains, and contract manufacturing operations. This isn't a random yard. It's a structured industrial system supporting commercial production across multiple industries. From an outside perspective, it might just look like trucks being loaded or unloaded. But in reality, this is coordination work, timing shipments, handling packaging contracts, and managing production flow for different clients. It's the kind of operation that runs on precision rather than visibility. What makes this segment interesting is how